Number 23 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 23.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Buck. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Comes set with the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
This is line to left.
2-2.
Gamble is there, and he'll bring this one in.
No runner, no runner. Can't hold.
Into the box, Geraldo Murillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. And 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ray arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in, Sherton Apostle. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one. Wait.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, Eliezer Alvarez. He singled his last time up. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Now batting, Eric Jenkins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Ray waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Yoni Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Anthony Buck. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
2 away.
Sometimes it can be difficult. Be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Digging in, Geraldo Murillo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Striding into the box, Sherton Apostle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. The ball and 2 strikes.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Count still at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Eliezer Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Nationals that until the very end. Joe Palumbo gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year.
A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. A caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. he's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Number 23 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 23.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And here comes the first baseman, Tyler White. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1-1. Hey, let's go right here.
Drilled to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Cody Hosey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Long run for the right fielder.
Hey, we got one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
A ball and no strikes.
Rayleigh.
Not close. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Rayleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Weak roller right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Carlos Leal will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mitchell White records his 14th.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Your attention,
Number
please.
23 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 23.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third
Leading off
baseman,
for
Scott
Wichita.
Spindler.
The third baseman.
Hit in the air toward the gap
Scott
in right center.
Spindler.
Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Yosuke Kato. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 0-1 the count.
One down.
One out,
down.
nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Kato is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
No runner, no runner. Go home.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes
Now
over the
back.
fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Hit out towards second. Peterson fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next the infielder Sean Rodriguez. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on two hits. A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Wichita get the win after banging out 16 total hits.
Our final line score. Your attention,
Number
please.
23 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 23.
Standing in, Carlos Herrera.
Leading
He
off for
singled his
Wichita.
last time up.
The shortstop, Carlos
Here's the pitch.
Herrera.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
No balls and a strike to count.
Wallace.
Popped up.
Straight up.
And that's in there, base hit.
No runner,
and that
go
runner
home.
will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
At the plate, Justin Twine. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ray waits on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Magneuris Sierra, trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Sierra.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ray is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now the pitch.
The right fielder.
Jesus Sanchez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
No, that's low.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Third base.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
That
strikes,
misses.
down.
1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Count remains 2-2. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Third.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Lavarnway. He flew out in his last at-bat.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked. You know, that's...
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs.
Number 23 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 23.
Digging in now, Luke Raley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Luke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball
Ball
one.
one, no strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Oh, and out. Hold him. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly, as this is now a 4-3 ball game. At the plate, Logan Landon. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Taken, but called a strike. Gorman over at second. Rayleigh at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit high and deep to right center. On the run is Ray. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 33, Chet.
0-1 the count. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Now here it comes. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Keys will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. From the stretch.
The batter. The second
A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. At the plate, Tyler White. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
White.
Ball, that's in.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Count now a ball and a strike. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game. Number 23 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 23.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler White. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
White.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Now to the plate, Cody Hosey.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Luke Raley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And another foul ball. Two and two now with two away and the base is empty.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that is down, as that could be two bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.